Hello, this is Catalina Francesca of KaleidoscopeKat. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back if you've been here before. Today I am doing an unboxing and first impressions video for the Crystal Visions Tarot, which I am really excited about. And then actually right after this I'm going to be filming a pick a card reading. So I'm not sure which of these videos will be posted first, but yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I got this in the mail yesterday, and I decided that instead of just opening it up right away, I would wait and film this. So yeah, let's get into it. The box, it's just a regular tuck box. Let's see if I can open this easily or not. Okay. This is like coming apart in pieces. Cool. Okay, oh no, there we go. 3 pieces. Okay, so that we have a super basic looking little white book. Yeah, with space for notes in the back, like a very small amount of space. Oh no, okay, there's 4 pages for notes. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm probably not going to be using this. Oh god, these are so gorgeous. Okay, so this is the back of the cards. And then there's an about Jennifer Galasso, which I will be using probably as a bookmark. It's so pretty. I had my scissors ready, but I did not need them, which I'm a little bit... It's kind of goofy to be proud of that, but I'm proud of that. So this deck is from 2011, so it's like 8 years old at this point, so this is not a new deck, and I know that there are other, videos of this nature on YouTube, but I wanted to film this one. So let's just get into the cards. So we have the Fool. I really love the butterflies. I really love this like ribbon that's wrapped around her leg. It reminds me of like ballet slippers. So Fool, the Magician, so interesting. He's like holding the wand and the cup, and then the sword is hanging from his neck, and the pentacle is the clasp on his cloak, and the lemniscate is on his belt. So that's really interesting. We have the High Priestess with the black and white as the sides of her belt sort of twining together, which I think is really interesting. The cross is right there. She's standing on a crescent moon. Yeah. Gorgeous. the Empress with a, is it a triquetra? I am not entirely certain how that word is pronounced. But that little swirly thing with the 3 swirlies. You know what I'm talking about. That's at the end of her staff, which I love. And she's like holding the little heart shape. Oh, and her necklace. I don't know if you can see that, but her necklace is the Venus symbol. Let's see, do we get a Mars symbol in the Emperor? I'm not seeing it, but this is the Emperor. He's like, yeah. Okay, we're like 6 minutes into this. I need to go through these faster. The Hierophant. I really appreciate that he has the symbols of all of these different world religions behind him. This Lover's card is so sweet. Like the roses growing up around them and the birds. This Chariot also is just beautiful. Strength. So like the Magician, the lemniscate is not on her head, or not on her head, over her head. Here it is on this staff. Let's see if we can... You can almost see it. It's like right there below the orb on her staff. The Hermit. I love the Hermit's wings. They don't look super functional, but they're gorgeous. The Wheel of Fortune with the zodiac signs, with each of them showing whether it's, I'm not sure if you can really tell, but the little sort of triangle-y symbols around the sides are the earth, air, water, fire glyphs, runes. Not sure what the right word is, but doesn't matter that much, I guess. Justice. The Hanged Man. Again, I love the like ribbons around him. Death with an inscription in Latin, Vita mutatur non tollitur, which I believe means life is changed, it is not taken. I think I would have to actually look up tollere, the verb that tollitur comes from, but I would have to look that up, but I think that that's sort of the gist of it. I can check and leave a thing in the description box. This is Temperance, and a beautiful Temperance it is, with this like rainbow. The Devil. I think this is probably one of my more favorite Devil cards. I appreciate that this tower does not have people falling into the sea. It's just the tower itself crumbling. The Star. The Moon. the sun with the little baby, and Judgment, and yeah, I like this Judgment too. And the World with the lotus or lily pad or whatever the heck it is, and the person sort of meditating with the butterflies coming out of their hands. And then there is also the Unknown card. Hold on, I think that it says something about this. The Crystal Visions deck includes an Unknown card for gazing into the future or exploring issues with deeper insight. Let me see. There is something in here. Yeah, the Unknown card. The Crystal Visions deck includes one Unknown card, which represents an answer that's not yet meant to be revealed. It can signify something from the past that one may not fully understand, or something that will happen soon. Wherever the Unknown card falls within a spread will indicate what area still needs to unfold, and that further steps need to be taken in order to clarify the bigger picture. The Unknown card can also signify the importance of one looking deeper into the issue at hand in order to find answers. It can also represent the importance of moving forward with an open mind and without bias. The figure in the card beckons the querent to take a look into her crystal ball. However, the image in the ball is cloudy and unclear. With time, patience, and introspection, the picture will soon be revealed. I like that a lot. And so then the suits are like not in the right order, which bugs me a little bit. So I'm going to put them in the right order. Well, the right order. I guess that's not, I'm going to put them in the order that makes sense to me. And so we have the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful. I mean, this dragon is just like, the dragon actually looks a little bit smirky. I don't know if you can see that, but or at least to me, the dragon looks a little bit smirky. We have the Two of Wands with some really interesting armor. The Three of Wands, I love the thing in her hair, but I also love the like light that's coming into the ball in her hands and then being like sort of reflected back out. The Four of Wands, which has this super fairy tale vibe to it, like meeting in the forest. Five of Wands, which really has that conflict aspect really well. The Six of Wands with the Victor's crown here at the lion's feet. Although the person is actually also wearing a Victor's crown of laurel leaves, aka bay leaves, because bay and laurel are the same thing. I learned this semi-recently. Here's the Seven of Wands, and I am still like kind of the Eight of Wands with like stampeding horses, which totally gets that movement, fast movement vibe. The Nine of Wands with the girl and her lion watching each other's backs. Gorgeous. And then the Ten of Wands with this like very tired looking horse. The Page of Wands with a flute and a dragon and some candles down here. That that seems like really nice. Okay, the Knight of Wands, whose neck is totally unprotected in this armor, I gotta say. I feel like a fantasy artist should know this. Like, this armor will not protect his carotid arteries and jugular veins. Just saying. I mean, she's not, neither will this, but she's not in armor, so she doesn't really need that. We have the Queen of Wands with her lioness and several like little spheres. An eagle or something in the background, and I love her staff and also her crown. Her crown is really interesting. I'd be curious, like, I mean, not that it's a real thing, but I'd be curious how that hooks onto her head. And then we have the King of Wands with both a dragon and a lion. And a staff. Get everything. King of Wands has it all. Plus a nice crown. Let's see, we now have the Ace of Cups with a dragonfly. So this is probably going to be my favorite card because dragonflies are like my thing. They're I've had a thing for dragonflies for like years and years and years. Here we have a really beautiful Two of Cups, them like bathing together. I'm not entirely certain if this is like, I mean, it's like a newish relationship, I guess, probably. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure what exactly is being depicted here. If it's like, but there's more dragonflies, look! Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's dragonflies throughout the whole Suit of Cups. That would be like, that'd be great. That'd be so cool. Yes, there's another one. There's like right at the bottom there. Like right there in the middle. It's not zooming in very well. But the Three of Cups, which is like one of my fave cards in most decks, it's like the card that to me really represents like family, because so I have my mom and I have one sister, and so for me this card often makes me think about like the three of us, me and my mom and my sister. Four of Cups. Let me see if I can find a dragonfly in the sky. Don't see one. Darn. Oh well. The Five of Cups. I was like, hold on, there's 5 cups in this. Then I realized that it was the Five of Cups. The Six of Cups. This is so beautiful. It's like her inner child is like handing her this cup, or she's like, it's like she's sort of saying like, you know, I can take care of this, you know, I can take care of you, I can keep you safe. Wow. Okay. So, ooh, Seven of Cups with this dragon is like, this is great. I love it. The dragon is like holding on to Three of the Cups. We've got, oh, and there's more dragonflies. There's more dragonflies. I love it. Right down there and there. It's like not super clear, but they are there. Let's see, we have the Eight of Cups. The 9 of Cups. I love that she's like making a wish on a dandelion. It just makes me happy for some reason. And the 10 of Cups with a couple in their baby. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Is this... I think it is. I think this is the same couple from the 2 of Cups. So that's cool. Then we have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, whose neck is like slightly more protected. Wow, he looks like a total romantic. I love it. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. With like a trident. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords with some butterflies. The 2 of Swords with like, she's got like, is that a feather or some clouds in front of her eyes? I'm not sure. Looks like maybe clouds. So clouded vision. Can't see. This 3 of Swords is like, wow. Like, she's like holding her heart and those swords are just like, the 4 of Swords. This is really interesting. She's like lying in the snow. So there's sort of an element of like hibernation, but she's also in this dress that is not great for being in the cold. So that's interesting. We've got the 5 of Swords. Wow, this is like kind of... Suit of Swords is like dark. Darker than the Wands, definitely. Like the weapon suits are both like... the weapon suits are the darker suits, at least sort of in my experience. But I haven't actually heard many people refer to them as the weapon suits, but Swords and Wands are both weapons. We've got the 6 of Swords. The 7 of Swords. He looks kind of sneaky. He looks like he's sort of like watching to see if anybody's coming. We have the 8 of Swords, where she is legitimately tied up. There are swords all around her, and she is stuck. So this is not in her head. There are some decks, like the Anna K Tarot, where the swords and the like stuff that's holding her tied up is all in her head. Like she's like looking in a mirror. And I do love that one. But 9 of Swords. But this 8 of Swords, she is legit tied up. And then we have the 10 of Swords. Many swords sticking out of her back. That is... wow. But she has this sort of peaceful look on her face. I don't know, you can't see it super well, but she has a like peaceful look on her face. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And the King of Swords. Hold on. This knight's neck, more protected. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. That's totally gorgeous and I love it. The Two of Pentacles, she is like on point. Like ballet on point, not like, yeah. The Three of Pentacles, that's an interesting one. The Four of Pentacles, she's like, this isn't my tree, you can't have it. But she kind of looks like she's like slipping a little bit in like trying to hold on so hard. She is like not able to hold on as hard as she wants to. Here we have the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, with like the birds sharing the grapes with her. The Seven of Pentacles, she is just resting and being like, I did it, I have what I need, like my orchards are giving me everything that I need. The Eight of Pentacles, she's like spinning. Her dress is really interesting. Her dress looks a little bit tattered around the hem. So that's really interesting. The Nine of Pentacles, there's a peacock and a tiger and little birds flittering around her head and a flower in her hair and this fountain, and this is totally gorgeous. And I love it. And the Ten of Pentacles in the forest, but you can see her house in the background. This is interesting because there's more of like the nature-y aspect to it than the Ten of Cups, where the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups are both the like happy home cards. Page of Pentacles with like a lute or something. Some stringed, sort of pear-shaped, elongated pear-shaped, but sort of pear-shaped instrument. That's gorgeous. The Knight of Pentacles. None of these knights are wearing gorgets, which are the neck armor, which I think is interesting. If you're going into battle, you definitely want something that will protect your neck because it's very vulnerable. You can get like quite quickly. And that, I gotta say, this breastplate looks like it would be cutting into his neck. Something awful. So, not that I am an armor expert. I'm not an armor expert. I just have opinions about it. Oh man, this Queen of Pentacles is so gorgeous. And it is almost half an hour. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I was thinking it would. And the King of Pentacles. There we go. This deck is so gorgeous. Okay, let's give it a little bit of a shuffle, and I'm going to pull a card for everyone. Okay, it is not bridging super well. Let's try this one more time. Yeah, these cards are a little bit stiff. I think as I work with them more, they'll probably bridge more easily. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Just sort of flew out. So probably there are going to be some cards upside down in here. I'm going to go through it after and Yeah, so bridging. This deck and I will work on bridging. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, that worked nicely. Let's grab a card. What message do people watching this video, what message do I need? What message do we need? Come on. Got the Page of Cups. Pay attention to your emotions. Take some time to just really go into your interior life and work on knowing yourself, work on knowing your emotions, work on knowing what you're feeling. And feeling what you're feeling. Yeah. Feel what you feel. With this, that's sort of a bit of a, my mother's yoga teacher says, notice what you notice a lot. And so feel what you feel is sort of my little version of that. So, okay, I really hope that you enjoyed this. Click the thumbs up, like button if you did. If you want more content like this, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know the drill. I would love to hear what you thought of this, though. So please do leave me a comment. That would be really much appreciated. So thank you, and have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever it is, where you are, where and when you are. Yeah, just have a great rest of your day, evening, whatever, and peace to you.